In this lecture, we have analyzed what is called the classical model, so trade based on comparative advantage. We have seen that you don't need to have an absolute advantage to trade. It's possible and it's beneficial to trade um, in specializing in the production of those goods where we have a comparative advantage, so where we are relatively more productive instead of absolutely more productive. We have seen that there are gains from trade both in production and in consumption. We have seen that opening up to trade leads to specialization. The classical model is useful because it provides an explanation for why rich countries trade with poor countries. We have seen that um, even if I'm absolutely more productive in every sector, say, think about Mexico, think about the US, it's still beneficial for me to trade with a poorer country, say, for example, Mexico, even if I'm more productive in every sector, as long as the wages stay in a certain range. So, this theory is also telling us that wages in the richer country will have to stay higher than the wages in the poorer country, and if wages get too high or too low, then it might be not convenient anymore to trade. However, there are some weaknesses. One weakness is that we have seen that rich countries tend to trade with each other in the data. Um, this theory seems to fit in better the situation that I've described before, in which rich countries trade with poor countries because they have different comparative advantages. If countries have very similar production possibility frontier, and so if the price line is similar between two countries, then there will be some trade, but these two countries, according to the classical model, shouldn't trade large quantities. Another issue is that this model has a strong prediction of complete specialization. So once we open up to trade, we completely stop producing one good and we produce only the good in which we have a comparative advantage. This is quite unrealistic. Um, and in following lectures, we will see how we can address with other economic models some of these concerns.